You're going to love this. Trust me.
What up, Dragon Ball junkies? Thanks for coming back by the channel. Today, I've got my Finn deck list and some more gameplay. There's other gameplay from my Finn deck on this channel, but we're going to spend some time talking about the deck first, and then I'll run you through some sped up footage of a game against Baby. Really long game, fun game, good game, so stick around, check it all out. Alright guys, so here we are at DBS Deck Planet, link in the description. You can go here and build your own decks. You got access to all the cards. Great website. So I was gonna do the content creator view, but I don't know how to organize. If I do that, I want them to flip in a certain order, and I don't know how to change it. So instead, I'm just gonna do it this way, and we're gonna go through the cards. So this is Finn. Basically, we're running 2 Demon God Deborah Skill Hunter. This card is limit 1. When this card attacks, draw 1. If your opponent has a skillless battle card, a unison card in play, you play it from your hand for 1. So he costs 1. He's a 20k, and he draws when he attacks. We're only running 2 because the limit 1 on the draw. It's good to have a 20k. You know, you could bump this up to 3 or 4 if you'd like. We've got Finn Coercion Incarnate. So we're going to go through the new archetype battle cards first. Finn Coercion Incarnate. It's Deflect. It's a 2-drop. If you lead a card as black when this card is played from your hand, your opponent chooses one of their battle cards, then you choose the rest of their battle card and send them to the owner's warp. It's a board wipe. I've got it at 3. You can maybe bump it down to 2. 2 or 3 of this is good. That's all you need. And it's a super rare from the new set. It's a board wipe. Good card. Doesn't get around barrier though. Then we got Finn Unison Absorber. This card is very important for the deck. This is card everybody was raving about. Basically, you combo it out and then you pay 1 energy, and if your opponent has a skillless battle card or unison card in play at the end of battle, which this card was used in combo, you play it in rest mode for 1 energy. So you combo it, play it in rest mode. Your opponent has to have a skillless battle card or a skillless unison card in play, which is fine because that's what your deck does. You're gonna get them to have that. And then when you play it, you take your opponent's unison card, put it under the Finn. The Finn can't be comboed off, and it can't attack either. Yeah, because it comes in rest mode, and it can't be comboed off. So pretty much they're going to get their unison back, and they get it back with 2 markers, and its skills negated for the game. If they minus a marker from their unison using Spirit Boost, then they'll get their skills back. Or if you attack their unison and they lose a marker, they'll get their skills back. If they add a marker, they will not get skills back. They can't add markers anyway because their unison currently has its skills negated, but they can add by putting another unison under it, but that doesn't change. That doesn't take the effect off. So this card is very good. We've got it at 3, handles them unisons. Then we've got our 1-drop Toa, Calling the Hordes. We have a lot of 1-drops in this deck, only 2 power bursts. Maybe bump power burst up to 3. Deck space is tight for me for what I'm running right now. You'll see there are some things you could change to it to my build. But anyway, Toa Calling the Hordes is basically our searcher. Let's just get an Android or a Demon Realm race, energy cost 3 or less, or our unison. And then you can Spirit Boost and place 1 card under your leader in its owner's drop area. So we're putting multiple cards from our opponent's battle area under our leader. We can use this Spirit Boost to get rid of those cards under our leader before they get played back to our opponent's side of the field. Because I guess we should probably go over the leader first, right? It's a deck list and I forgot the leader. When it attacks, it draws. When a card is placed under it, you awaken, you draw 1, you add cards from your life to your hand until you have 6 life left. And then you can activate main once per turn if all your energy is black. So we got to run pretty much mono black. Dang dog. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards and place it under this card. So what you're going to do as soon as they play a card out, and everybody's going to try to play around this, but eventually they're going to have to play into you because they got to play something out. Or they just attack with unison and leader. I think that's how you beat Finn, actually. You just play a good unison out in your leader, and you just attack unison leader, and then you never let them awaken. I think that's how you beat Finn. But anyway, basically, as soon as they play a battle card out, you steal it, you put it under your Finn, you get to awaken, and then on your awaken side, it's the same. Every card under it, you get 5,000 power, and you get to take a skill off of one of the cards that you have under it. So you could take something with Victory Strike, you could take something with Double Strike, Triple Attack, whatever, put it under your Finn, you get the skill, and then you get 5k for each card under it. So if you have 3 or 4 battle cards underneath your Finn, you have a really powerful leader. But always at the end of the turn, everything that's under Finn at the end of your turn goes back to your opponent's side of the field, skillless. So that's the way the whole deck works. You're stealing their battle cards, you're putting them back skillless. If they play a Unison, you use this guy, you steal their Unison, you put it back skillless. That's what we're doing with the deck. And then we got another Toa here, Skill Hunter Toa. It's a counter attack, Spirit Boost 1. You get to play it. It's 15k, and you know, it's 1 energy and you have to Spirit Boost. So you have to pay 1 energy and Spirit Boost, and you get to steal another battle card. So between this stealing battle cards, your leader stealing battle cards, you're taking a lot of stuff. And then our big play, what we're doing with this deck is we're going into our mirror package. We also have Finn the All Absorbing. This can steal stuff, ignoring barrier. When this card is played, choose all your... Yeah, this can board wipe everything, ignoring barrier. You can play it out for 3. So yeah, you place 1 card under your leader and it's on the drop area, plays from your hand for 3. Really good card. We have 3 of those. Then my plan, what I do with this deck, I use the Finn package to take care of the opponent's battlefield. I'm stealing stuff, I'm stealing their Unisons, all that. And then my game plan is basically by turn 3 to start going into Mira. This Mira Creator Absorbed. If I evolve from another Mira, then it's a double strike. It's going to be really big, and it's going to be at least 30k. You know, people have said that they don't think this is an Overrealm deck. It's not an Overrealm deck. I do have a lot of Overrealm in here though, but really what's only necessary is this guy. This is a promo. It's $40 right now. I don't have any. I need some. This is crucial to the deck. Crucial. If you want to go the mirror route. Now, you can build Finn different ways. Do it however you want. But if you want to go with the Mirror Creator Absorbed route, we need this card. You need this card. I have 3 in here. Probably 4 would be good. But I'm just thinking if I ever want to buy it or something, I want to be able to run as little as possible. But basically, between this Mira, which can come out for free if you don't have any battle cards out, which isn't really that hard to happen to Finn. You're not playing a lot of, you know, a wide field or anything. It's not hard to just have your Unison and your leader and then just play this guy out. And then we have this guy. He can let us get into our big Mira for 4. We play him out for 4. He's a double strike 20k, which is good. And he has deflect. So we can play him for 4. And then if you have 10 or more black cards in your warp. Ooh, actually, now that I see that, that's actually, I forgot about that. I'm going to cut this guy down. Yeah, I'm going to drop this down one because it's not as good as I thought. I forgot about the stipulation to have 10 or more black cards in your warp, which is a problem because, I mean, you can get 5, 6 in there to go into your the Overrealm stuff that I have. I just got a little bit of an Overrealm package, but mainly you just need 3 in there to start going into Vow to the Creator. Or this guy to let you get to Creator Absorbed. You warp 3 from their hand. You need a Toa in your warp. So we got lots of Toas. We have, I think we have 7. I think we have more Toas than that. Where's the other ones? Well, we have 6 Toas. So you get a Toa in your warp. You start going to your Creator Absorbed. And I really, with this build, I haven't had a problem getting Toas into my warp. I will have problems getting to 10 cards in my warp. So this guy is actually not that good, is what I'm seeing right now. But this is like, I'm seeing this now, but I've played many games with the deck and I win most of them. So this is a good build. But I'm always seeing things I could change. I think maybe dropping this guy down to 1 or 2. You just want a lot of ways to get into Mirror Creator Absorbed. Defensive cards. You've also got this 1 drop. It's a barrier blocker if your opponent has a skillless card in play. And then we've got Oceanus, 2 of those. We've got 2 Power Bursts. And we've got 2 Absorption of Doom. This is a floodgate and Oceanus is a floodgate. So essentially they have 4 floodgates. But sometimes Absorption of Doom comes in better. If they're going wide, I'd rather shut down their play after 2 swings than make a mill 4 cards, you know? Like, so 2 and 2 I feel like is good. You'll have what you need when you need it, and then 2 power burst, and that's our defenses. Secret rare, Supreme Kai of Time. A lot of people are running Pan. I think play is either Pan or Supreme Kai of Time. I like Supreme Kai of Time. Really good. And then we've got a little Overrealm package. We've got 2 of these Demon God Demigras, 1 Secret Identity Mass Sand if they're going too wide for us, but I probably could cut this because we're stealing their battle cards. If they're going wide, that's okay. This card's probably not necessary in this deck, so I'd cut this one, cut this one. That puts me at 49, and then I'd probably bump up my power burst maybe, or bump this guy up to 4. But so we're building while we're doing the deck list, guys. That's cool. And then I think we've gone through everything except Unisons. Oh, super combo. 4 of this SS Vegeta, the Prince Strikes Back. It's just good super combo. I don't know, maybe you'd want to run a 0-10k sparking combo or something. That would be cool too, especially since we are kind of playing Overrun. We're gonna be having a combo. Let me know in the chat, in the comment section, guys, if you know something good with burst. Like, what's a burst card that I could put in here? Not an Overrealm burst, but something that just a black card that just bursts 3. A good burst card in here would really help this out a bit. And I could see cutting some things. We've got Fighting Against Fate, just 1 of those. I feel like 2 Demigras and 1 Fighting Against Fate is good. So I can cut this, and I can cut this down 1. Puts me at 49. And that space, I don't know. And then last but not least, we have the I'd like something with burst, but we have Unisons. So SS4 Bardock Spirit Resonance is the way to go with this deck. You should probably be at 4. Should probably be at 4 and 0. I don't think I've ever played this card. Actually, I have, and it does come in clutch because it gives you an additional way to steal battle cards. So if they're going wide, this comes in necessary. If they're got a bunch of wide, if they're going real wide, King Piccolo, something like that, they're going real wide and they have all these little annoying battle cards. Having this Unison in there gives you an extra absorption per turn, but we already have board wipes. Like, we have board wipes like this and this, so I almost feel like this isn't really necessary at all. And you just go for Bardock and none of these guys. So I still got work to do on this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We're gonna run through a quick gameplay. I played against Baby, and it was a really long game, a real controller game, and it came down to the wire at the end. So let's get into that gameplay. I'll voice over and just speed it through right now. All right, guys. I just talked for like 6 minutes about this game. And I wasn't recording, so we're gonna do it again. Anyway, it's Foo versus Baby. For the first couple turns, Baby's gonna do baby stuff, and I just said Foo, I meant Finn. Baby's gonna do baby stuff, Finn's gonna do Finn stuff. I was just gonna talk about the deck. So I'm working on a newer build right now that's more Mira focused. There's a 3-drop Mira that has burst, so burst lets me do some more Overrealm stuff, which I'm not trying to make this an Overrealm heavy deck, but it does have some Overrealms in it. Mirror Vow to the Creator, great card. Every time I read it, I realize how good it is, or I realize better things about it. Like, so it's any Mira 7 or less. You can play out lots of different Miras. You can play out the 5-drop, even if you don't have 10 cards in your warp. So you can play out a double strike 20k and then go into your Creator Absorbed. There's lots of ways to get into Creator Absorbed, and I think it wants to be a hand control deck, guys. This build's cool. I rarely lose with this build, and the new build that I'm working on has more Miras in it, more hand control. There's 2 Miras. There's a 3-drop and a 6-drop. The 3-drop bursts and draws 2, and then it goes into the 6-drop. The 6-drop, I think when it attacks, your opponent warps a card, and then you can like sack a 30k Mira to kill one of your opponent's battle cards. But anyway, I also threw in one of the ultimate box. Is it ultimate box? I think it was an ultimate box. There's a Mira in the ultimate box. It's a triple strike, 25k, Xeno Evolve for 5. When you Xeno Evolve on top of a Mira, your opponent warps 3 cards or something. So I'm working on some hand control spice with this Finn deck, a Finn Mira deck. But anyway, for this build, basically we're on turn 4 and not much has happened. I've just been slowly picking away. He's been slowly picking away. He hasn't been. He was trying not to play battle cards for a little while, but then eventually he counterplayed something, and I was able to steal it and awaken. And now I got my Bardock Unison out. I've had it out. That Unison is so great for this deck. I've just been drawing cards, so we're maintaining hand control. But now it's turn 4. We're gonna start going into our mirror play, so I can play this mirror out for free because I have no other battle cards, and I can swing with it. We're just poking. We're seeing if he has like a hatch or anything like that. And I'm comboing because I need Toas into my warp. So I combo out 2 Toas and a Dabura. And then I can overwhelm 3 for this Mira. And I'm just going to go straight into my big Mira. Put a Toa for my warp under it. Pay 3. And go into Creator Absorbed. He's already played Heroic Prospect. So I can't swing with this Creator Absorbed. But I can still make him warp 3 cards from his hand, which is very good. Mirror Creator Absorbed is a beast, especially when you do it the right way. This Vow to the Creator is so good, guys. It's gonna be pricey for a minute. He swings. I'm gonna go ahead and Absorption of Doom off the rip, so he only gets a couple more swings. I'm at 6 life. He's down to 3, and our hands are about equal. I've still got the Bardock's -2 if I need it, but I don't feel threatened yet. And he's swinging with the Trunks. No response. Or I'm not sure why he swung with that Trunks, but he left a lot of energy up, and he's baby, so he's trying to play on defensive. But I'm just gonna go ahead and steal up his stuff, draw off my Bardock. Now my leader's a 20k. I can't remember what that Trunks does, but I don't think it really helps my leader much. And I think we're just going to keep going into... I really showcase how good Creator Absorbed is in this game because I kind of just keep going into it. And see, here we go again. He plays Ready to Rumble. It's okay. I don't have to attack. I can just get these big boys out on the field. Make you warp 3 from your hand. And I think I do actually swing here just to pressure. He's at 3 life. This is a huge double strike. And I know I have to burn an energy, but that's fine because I don't need, I have 5 energy. I have 3 super combos in hand and Oceanus. I have 2 up. So here the game plan is play out Oceanus. I have Power Burst. Like we're definitely getting through the next turn. So let's just rip that hand and pass it. And Andy's 2008. I'm going to charge up a Tapion. I think that's a Tapion. Swing. I'm just going to Oceanus off the rip. You want to keep going in, you're going to mill yourself out, buddy. And surprisingly, I think the problem was he didn't see his Unison till very late, or at all. I don't think we ever see a Unison from Andy's, and maybe that was the problem. He couldn't get out his God Ceilings, and he just wasn't seeing his Unison. But really, it still comes down to the line. So we see another Trunks Heroic Prospect. So he's really stopping me from being able to swing with my Miras, which is a problem. But as long as I can keep ripping the hand, it'll be alright. So I'm just going to poke. Swing with Bardock, get my draws. I've got 4 energy. I want to go into another Creator Absorbed and rip his hand, but I see Bardock in my hand. So, I can overwhelm and pressure, but not with that Trunks. So we're going to have to go another turn. We still have another Oceanus and 3 super combos, so we're good. And a Power Burst, so I'm feeling all right. I think this game goes pretty long because I'm not able to kill because of Heroic Prospect. And, alright, he's got a Unison out. He swung before he got his Unison out, so if he had God Sealing, he wasn't able to do it. And then he Zenoed. Somehow that wiped my field. I can't remember why. Everything went back to my hand. But I still have 2 energy up and another Oceanus. And we got a 5-drop Mira. And I'm drawing a card from Bardock. So it's basically just he can't kill me because I keep floodgating him with Oceanus and Absorption of Doom. And then I can't kill him, so I'm just ripping his hand because he keeps playing Heroic Prospect. So here we go again. So see there, I could have swung with a double strike there, but I wanted to rip his hand first. So see, I went from overwhelmed my guy out, then I put the 5-drop toe on him, then I put the 5-drop mirror on top of him, then I put the 7-drop mirror on top of that. And we're ripping his hand. He's down to 1 card in hand. And he plays Android 17, Turning the Tides. My whole hand is gone. Which sucks. That really sucks. And my drop. I still have Toas in my warp, I think. But basically, he Turning the Tides me. But I'm at 6 life. Here comes a Hatchiyak. Oh, when did he get that Hatchiyak? He got that Hatchiyak last turn? Yeah. That's another thing. I knew Hatchiyak was coming eventually, so I had to get through it. And I just kept my life total high. That way, you know, when he did his Turning the Tide, he did his Hatchiyak, he's been through his thing. Then, by then, you got no hand left, buddy. You're out of gas. And I was able to take those hits. Luckily, I had a Power Burst there. I'm down to 1 life. He's down to 2 life. He passes his turn back to me. And this is game, boys. I sit here for a while trying to think about how to make sure that I don't lose this. But he's got 1 card in hand, no energy up, 1 life left. And I got a bunch of good cards. So that's game, boys. We took it to baby space. Alright guys, that's it for the deck list and the gameplay. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you guys haven't already. You can subscribe, hit the bell, you'll know when I make new videos, all the good stuff. You can check me out on Twitch TV/Dragonball Junkie for live gameplay of all these games that I play. And until next time, I'll have a video and a playlist. You can check them out, and I'll catch you later. I'm out. Peace.